Hi, good morning, and I'd like to welcome you to Palm Praise 2. And peace and blessings be upon you. Now, what I have for you today on Palm Praise 2, I certainly have been having this on my mind for a couple of days, and I feel it to be sufficient to drop it today. And the title of this is going to be No Other Gods. What I mean by that, I do have some books. Yeah, we be reading books. First, I am going to read to you. I'm going to be out of the Holy Bible for this one. I'm going to take you to Exodus chapter 20. It's where the Ten Commandments is at, right? And I'm just going to read to you verse 3. And I'm reading out of the New King James Version. And this is what it has for verse 3. Because I'm going somewhere with this. So go ahead and travel with me as we flow on this one. 20 verse 3 says, Thou shall have, it says shalt. They talk a little different, but I'm just going to say shall, okay? Let's start from the beginning. I'll say it how it's written. Okay. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. That's the numero uno. That's number one. Okay. Now I'm gonna go off of that just a little bit because this is Easter. Is what it is called, I suppose, weekend. Now the reason why I came up with no other gods, and I'm streaming on number one. Okay. These Easter egg hunts. All right, you're bringing in the candy. We got jelly beans. We got the little eggs. Y'all giving away candy in church. Y'all having Easter egg hunts. Now, have you seen some Easter eggs come from a bunny? That's not natural. So trying to make what's not natural, natural. Want people to conform to what's not natural. Bringing that all up in the church. Y'all, come on now. Don't you know dealing with the eggs, that's dealing with a fertility god? So you're going to bring that in above another god and then act like it's all kosher and cool what you're doing to the children, trying to make them think, okay, we need candy, we need to go for a hunt, we need to do this. But then when you decide that you're not going to do that, you got some of them out there who want to try to make you conform. Don't you want to come to a hunt? No, I'm not doing that. We got some candy. Don't you want to come? No, I'm not doing that, because if I participate in it, I must agree with what you agree with. But once you start to know the truth and you start to do some research, wait a minute. That's not right. Trying to make what's not normal, normal. Now, once you take a stand and you do something like that and display it in your actions, for sure, be ready for woe. Not so much in the physical, different realms. I told you that you need to listen to the different realm. Yeah, because it's going to be a fight. And believe me, I got something else for you. Now I'm going to come out of the Quran. And in the Quran, I am in chapter 6. It's entitled The Cattle. And I'm going to read to you. It's called Test of Life, which is 165. And it goes like this. He is the one who has placed you as successors on earth and elevated some of you and rank over others. So he may test you with what he has given you. Just that alone. If you're given something, a test in regards to what you have been given. I guess it's time to do a self-evaluation of what's on your plate, what you got there. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. I'm going to continue on. Surely, your Lord is swift in punishment, but he is certainly all forgiving, most merciful. So you might see things one way, and then once you learn the truth about it, do a little research, then you might see it another way. But believe me, once you start seeing it another way, the pineal gland, open up that third eye. Once you start seeing it another way, believe me, there's some tests to test it, to see if what you know is really what you know. Are you going to stand, or are you going to fall back? And then the test comes to what? Show them who you are. And it really don't matter where the test coming from. It could be some people you don't know. It could be people you do know, your family, friends. Because how can you really get to somebody? Sometimes the strategy is to use someone close to you. Women out there with children may try to deposit something in your child to come after you, because it's not so much you physically, it may be the God in you. Okay, I couldn't get to that person with that tactic, so let me try a different tactic. Why are you trying a different tactic? Tell you why. He seeks whom he may devour, whom he may. So that may word, it's not an absolute word, is it? That's a may. So you're trying some things. Why at such a time as this? I'm just going to throw some questions. Yeah, I had a little, almost a debate. For real here on Poem Praise 2. Let me just keep it real with your family. It's around that time in regards to it being, okay, so come to me like I need to go. First of all, if I haven't been in a while, and just because it's a holiday, I'm not one of them people just be going on holidays. And then had a little debate, like we need to have a religious debate of some sort. I'm thinking to myself, a religious debate? No. In a debate, if one is quiet, isn't it hard to have a debate? If one is not talking back and forth, or you try to stress a point and the other is not even listening to the point, just based off of emotion, not rising above the emotion, but just dealing with facts and truth, not your opinion and maybe what you have been told. dealing with facts. Get some facts, some relevant facts. Excuse me, not irrelevant facts. Truth. Say the truth will set you free. If you're in bondage. Now, interesting, for this day is Sunday. And it's the first, right? I'm just going to put a little out there. Just had something come up in the dome. Might as well share it with you. Okay, it's Easter, so you say. But we have April 1st. I don't know what the April Fools mean, but maybe you've been fooled all this time in regards to what the day really is. First of all, it's a new day. Fresh cup of mercy, fresh cup of grace, another day to get it right, get it cracking, get everything you need to do done. Basically, not to waste time, but to make essence of the time. And I feel, okay, if God is everywhere, He's here. I could go to the store and He's with me, right? I could go and have fellowship and He'd be with me, but I'm really not going to conform to the fact that I need to go somewhere and pay you to make me feel good, like admission. First, there must be submission. Submission before admission. So I might have hit a lot of different points on here, but I was really basing it off of the no other gods. But then after I started reading the test, started getting some understanding regarding tests are coming. Tests may have already happened with you. I'm going to keep it real. Tests have already happened to me. But right now, it's time for a revamp of preparation. Sometimes before you actually go into the fight, you got to train before you fight. Okay? Like boxers, they got to train before they actually get ready to have the fight. Like people in track, you got to train before you get ready to run the race. Then here's another thing for people who's in a race. You racing after something. Watch it who's right beside you, because sometimes, just saying, sometimes, people don't stay in their lane. And have you seen the races where people don't stay in their lane? Don't, when you get in somebody else's lane, you get disqualified. Don't that kind of like end the race? You're not running straight. You're running to the right. You're running to the left. Just stay in your lane. Run your race. One step at a time. That's all I'm going to say. And I just wanted to come to you on Poem Praise 2. Now, certainly stay tuned, because I will have more for you on my channel. I got the Black Woman's Guide to Understanding the Black Man, the Lies My Teacher Told Me. Yeah, that'll be coming soon. But I just had to drop this show to let you know, no other gods before me. Now, I'm not talking about myself. Don't get it twisted. They are confused, okay? I want to keep it simple. No confusion. No, we know who the author of confusion is. So clarity in what I'm talking about. And may you take what I just said and be blessed. You and your family. This day on Poem Praise 2. All right. Later, y'all.